Welcome back to my channel. Obviously it's your boy Mr. CV. This time everyone keep hearing me telling me about my knee injury, and people said they've had enough. They said they want to find out what really happened through my knee injury. Now what really happened through my knee injury felt like a movie, and every time I tell people about it they're really shocked and they're not sure of what happened. And I can remember what happened. When I was back at uni, I was very fit. I was just before this knee injury happened, I completed a world record for what a joke. Fuck. Yo, oh, what a joke. Nah, what a joke. This is your boy Mr. CV, I'm back again, and obviously this time what I'm going to be talking about is my knee injury. A lot of people have been asking me, you keep banging on about this knee injury, what actually happened? People actually want to find out what happened. And you know what, it's time to spill the beans, and I'm going to tell you all about it. I'm going to tell you how it happened. Now this happened when I was in second year of uni. This was close to the end of my second year of uni. And you know what, when this happened, this was a pivotal moment for me. And it was a time where it was so difficult. And you know what, it was actually a big lesson for me. And you know what, they did say God gives his strongest soldier his strongest battles, and I was one of God's strongest soldiers. So, and I'm glad that, because if it was someone else, most likely they would have broken down. But while I was at uni, I was a very fit individual. I was very fit. When I mean I was very fit, I mean I used to play sports. I was part of the futsal team, I was part of the football team, I was part of this team, that team. And even just before this knee injury happened, I was part of a team that completed a world record for futsal, playing for 45 hours. And in that futsal, I played for 36 hours of futsal, non-stop. And it was absolutely mad. That might have contributed to the injury, I don't know. But on this particular day, I remember while I was at uni, my routine normally was I wake up, I normally try and get to the gym about 6 o'clock in the morning. After I finish in the gym, I go to work, or I normally go to uni, or I go to work, or I just had a set routine. And on this particular day, I woke up, went to the gym. On my way back, I went to uni, then I went to work. Then I literally, after that, I went home and I was just relaxing. But this time I had a very good friend of mine, and she used to call me every time, and we used to talk, we used to just relax and chill. And then on this particular time, it was in the night. This was about 10 o'clock, and literally she called me. As soon as she called me, I picked up, we spoke, and then as soon as I put the phone down, literally I felt something at the back of my knee. And wow, it was like a sharp pain, very sharp pain. So I stood up, I walked around the kitchen, and you can imagine I'm just by myself, I'm living with myself and my flatmates. So I stood up, I walked around my kitchen, I was hopping on one leg, I was trying my best to fight off this injury, but nothing's happened. So obviously I'm trying my best to fight it off, and then literally I called up the ambulance. They started asking me silly questions. Are you breathing? Are you this? Are you that? I'm like, what do you mean I'm breathing? Just come and help me, like, I need help. And then literally, as I'm sleeping, I put my leg up. I had to sleep with my leg up. I changed direction, I changed this, I changed that. Still, the pain wasn't going away. So what happened is I had to sleep through this pain. I couldn't even sleep. The next morning, I called up one of my good friends that I used to play football with, and I was a manager of a big team in Oxford called Summertown Stars. And then literally, he came to my uni accommodation, picked me up, he took me to the medical. He took me to the doctors to get healed. And then literally, as he took me there, what's happened is, as soon as I get there, the doctor's asking me what's happened. I'm like, I don't know what's happened. That's your job. Like, find out what's happened. Are you asking me what's happened? Like, find out. Do all your necessary. What's the point of you going uni? Get all the qualifications. And you're asking me what's happened. So as soon as they've done that, she's checking. Even she's confused. She's thinking,